Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsy69 and welcome back to day 4 of our least favourite tech tree line to grind. And it is the ST Emil. Now, when I first played this, when I was grinding this line, I hated this tank with an absolute passion. I really hated the tank. Now, I really hated it for two reasons. One, it was slow. Compared to all the other tanks in the line, it was really slow. And the other one, it didn't have any pramo. And I mean, it's got AP and it's got HE. Fair enough, the penetration is really good. But when you are up against those super heavies or the heavies in tier 8, sometimes you do need pramo if you're facing them or if they're angled or whatever, and you can't do that. The one plus or the two plus things this tank has going for it is that amazing gun. The gun is absolutely amazing, very accurate, does really big damage, and the gun depression is absolutely insane. So you need to play this kind of at the back, because if you get rushed, you're getting absolute wrecked. Now, the best thing, one of the best things, well, not the best thing, but one of the good things, I mean, look at that shot, 549 damage, lovely. One of the good things about this tank compared to all the other line, or the other tanks in the line, is the front plate is quite strong. Not strong enough to bounce, but strong enough for people not to HE you. Big guns can HE the side of your gun, each side of the gun, if they really aim carefully, and maybe the bottom plate. But apart from that, that's it. Now, what I do love about the gun is you're going to get ammo racks. Just like that, goodbye VK, over 1,000 damage done. So because it has a big gun, you can get those ammo racks. Now, that shot on the VK ammo racking could have potentially won us the game. Now, we have an E25 Russian, but what the E25 is not taken into account is that gun depression that I've got. He just thinks you can sit under the gun. Not with my gun depression. No, you can't. And I think my teammate is going to take him out. I don't think I'm going to quite get there. The Chi2 is. So this battle we've done a pretty good job. I mean, we've only lost all our HP because of that little cockroach there in front of us. And it just leaves the Kuro Mori Mini. So we're going to aim up. He's on 415 HP. We're just going to wait. And then, as I meant, the accuracy on this thing, just shoot it and it will go where you aim. So the accuracy is really good. The pen is actually really good. The damage is really good. The gun depression is really good. But for me, it's the speed. The speed, it ruins it. If it goes a bit quicker, I think this tank will be absolutely amazing. Now, I'm not saying now I absolutely hate the tank. I have played it since. And when you're in them kind of situations where you can use that gun and you can use that gun depression and you're not getting rushed, that is when it becomes a good tank. Now, being tier 7, I still think tier 7 is one of the toughest tiers because there are so many premiums out there that can absolutely tear this tank apart. If you get rushed by a Type 62 Dragon, a Dracula, anything like that, and even in tier 8 you've got all the mod 1s, the Type 59s, there is nothing you're going to be able to do about it. And it's not just tier 8, you've got the tier 6s as well, you've got the Cromwell Bs, you've got the Panzer IV's, tanks like that. Even though they are a tier below, they can absolutely wreck you because of your speed, and your traverse isn't the greatest traverse either. So this battle, we're going to show you a battle. Now, this is Ruck, a good friend of mine. He is in a perfect situation to get damage from the mediums that are crossing and the light tanks that are crossing. That's what I mean. 2 replays, 2 ammo racks, no problem whatsoever. So he's in a good position, very good position. But what he needs to do is take advantage of that position. And at the moment, he is doing so. But he is going to take he is going to do a couple of mistakes. Now, gets a shot there on the Panzer IV's, which is great. He is the closest target, and at the moment it's the target that he has. Now look at this for gun depression, and this is what I mean. You can just poke up that ridge and your gun just aims right the way down, and you can just shoot back up. That was a bad miss. He should have just waited a little bit longer and fully aimed that shot. And I mean, now he's got shots, but he can't take them because he is on the reload. Now, the reload I don't think is bad. The reload I think is really nice for the gun it's got. 11 seconds. Nice HE there in the Churi. So at the moment, he hasn't made too many mistakes. It is a 4 versus 5, and it's still winnable. I mean, he's still doing big damage. 2,400 damage. He's still getting those shots. There has been no reason for him to move. But as you can see, he has no shots, so he started moving. Gets that nice shot there on the SU-152, and now he has no shots. He is moving, and that is how you should play this tank. Have protection. Don't be out in the open. I mean, this map here has plenty of hills in the middle, this area where he's heading to. If he goes there, yes, he can use the hill and use the gun depression, but if he goes there, there is 2 mediums and a light tank on the enemy team. They can just easily rush him, and he's screwed. So he's still going to sit at the back, and he's still going to use the protection. So it was a 1 versus 5. He can easily win this game. If he can use HE on the SP1C, all the other tanks are pretty much a one-shot. And he's full hit points, so he can do this. He can do this quite comfortably, but I'm afraid he's not going to, because he makes some vital mistakes. And it's mistakes where, well, I mean, he's 1 versus 4 now. That's one mistake. He could have cleared that SU, but unfortunately he didn't. And now he's going to have a Chiri coming to the left and the SP1C to the right. And because he's on a reload, he could not take that shot on the Chiri. So the Chiri is poked forward, the SP1C is poking forward. Now I would go for that SU. He should have gone for that SU. He does get a nice bounce, but I still think he had that shot on the SU. And now he has 3 tanks all around him. So now I would just wait. I mean, none of them want to push because they are all a one-shot. So just wait. The SU-152 is the most dangerous shot. He hasn't got the derp gun. And oh my god, he did not aim. He did not aim. Unfortunately, he bounces the SU, and that ultimately is going to cost him the game. So that is pretty much it, guys. A nice short video for you today on the ST Emil. And for me, it's just not enjoyable. If it's a bit quicker, I think this will be an amazing tank. But that's not to say it's not a good tank. It just doesn't suit me. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you soon.